Coming to you live from the MCTV studios at the Avalon Theater, it's the 5th annual Lip Sync Battle to benefit Talbot Interfaith Shelter. Let's welcome our host for the evening, Jamie D. And without further ado, let's start our show. Good evening, and welcome to Talbot Interfaith Shelter's 5th annual Lip Sync Battle. I'm your host, Jamie D. Jamie D.
Ooh, sorry, folks. Must be all that pollen. My name is Jamie D, and I'll be your guide through this wonderful evening of joy. Teams from all over our community have harnessed their talent to compete for your votes in the fiercest competition of the year. Don't let the silliness fool you. These teams are out to win. Before we get started, we want to recognize the wonderful business partners who work with us year-round to help ensure that our guests have everything they need to move forward on their journey from homelessness to self-sufficiency. Whether they provide financial support or offer their services, these local businesses truly care about our community, and we are so blessed to have them as partners. This evening's event is presented by On Your Mark Lighting Design, Wells Fargo Advisors Easton, Willow Construction, Blue Point Hospitality, Hills Cafe and Juice Bar, Bullet Construction, The Hummingbird Inn, Charlestown AV, Copen and Collison, M&T Bank, Charles Goebel Architect, Scrawl Design, and Eat Sprout. We would also like to give a shout out to the local restaurants who have partnered with us this evening to help you truly make a night of it. Big thanks to the Washington Street Pub, Out of the Fire, and Snifters. We hope many of you are watching from home with some delicious takeout. For a complete list of all of our incredible business partners and sponsors, visit talbotinterfaithshelter.org. All right, let's talk lip sync. So how does this whole thing work? There will be 2 winners at the end of the night, and you get to choose who they are. The first award goes to our overall winner, the team who raises the most money for Talbot Interfaith Shelter. The second award is the People's Choice. Under normal circumstances, the People's Choice winner would be determined by audience applause, but since it might be a little bit difficult to hear you all from home, this year, the winner will be the team with the highest number of donations. Every dollar is a vote for your team, and every dollar changes the lives of men, women, and children right here in our community by providing them with shelter, stability, support, and success through Talbot Interfaith Shelter's S4 program. This year, we've made voting easier than ever with our new Text to Give option. Each team has its own Text to Give number, and we'll make sure you see those numbers multiple times throughout the show. Here's a quick video on how the Text to Give feature works.
I'm going to show you how easy it is to vote for your favorite lip sync battle team by making a donation to TIS through Text to Give. We'll do a sample donation to Team TIS. First, type in the Text to Give number. Then, enter the amount of the donation you want to make. $1 equals 1 vote. So for today's purposes, I'll make a donation of $5. Now it's going to give you a link that you have to follow to set up your first donation through Text to Give. So you click on the link, and it will take you to Team TIS's giving page. Scroll down, and you can see that you enter the donation amount here. You can pick whatever you want. I'm going to stick with my $5 here. And then you're going to enter your billing information and enter your address. And of course, then enter your email address. Then your phone number, and this will connect your phone to this page and your credit card. Then you'll press Submit. You'll immediately get a text message thanking you for signing up and making a donation. From now on, anytime you want to make another donation to this team to win our lip sync battle, all you have to do is type in the amount of the donation you want to give. Then press Send, and it will automatically charge your credit card and send you an email confirmation. Before we start the show, let's make sure that you have the text to give information for every team. All teams have the same beginning digits, 410-609-97. Only the last two numbers are different. Let's go through the text to give numbers for each team. Happy voting!
Well, there you have it. In the words of the immortal Chandler Bing, could it be any easier? If texting's not your thing, though, don't worry. There are a couple of ways you can vote online. Simply head over to the Lip Sync Battle page on our website, that's talbotinterfaithshelter.org, to access clickable links that go directly to each team's donation page. Or, if you're watching directly from Vimeo, look over to your right or scroll down a little bit and check the very first set of comments in the chat to find text to give numbers and donation page links for each of our competitors. One more thing before we get started. The community has been voting for a few weeks, and last time I checked, we had already raised about $19,000, which is unbelievable. Let's check our standings before we kick off the show. The results, please. Thank you, Araceli. All right, so right before we start the show, our total so far is $19,870. That is so amazing. Thank you all so much. We hope you'll continue voting throughout the night. Our top team right now is Father Nash from Saints Peter and Paul, followed by Team Tiz and the Cash Queens, Noah and Zach. And then we've got the AKAs, Jay Hudson, Girls in Step, and the Country School faculty. Those are our that's our fundraising order right now. So keep voting throughout the night. You can vote as many times as you like. So if you want to help your team get the People's Choice Award, you can break your donations down into little bits and pieces and help them get some extra votes as well. All right. Well, we'll be checking back periodically throughout the show to see where we stand. In the meantime, let's get down to business and watch some lip syncing. I am personally very excited to introduce our first team of the night. These two cuties participated in our Just for Fun category last year, but this year they decided to compete. They chose a very uplifting song and did a wonderful job. I am particularly proud of them. Please welcome my nephews, Noah and Zach.
Sometimes I lay under the moon, I thank God I'm breathing, and I pray, don't take me soon, cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will pay. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like one day, all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play.
Wasn't that awesome? Let's go to the audience and see what they think. I think they loved it. If you did too, you can vote for Noah and Zach by texting the amount of your donation to 410-609-9725. You can vote as many times as you'd like until the end of the show, so get those thumbs moving. Before we move on to our next team, we thought it would be fun to introduce you to some of our amazing staff and board members throughout the evening. First up, it's our Executive Director, Julie Lowe. Julie is actually one of the founders of Talbot Interfaith Shelter, and she has been championing our mission for 12 years. She was recently recognized with the Women and Girls Fund Award, and we could not be more proud. Julie Lowe, everyone.
Hi, I'm Julie Lowe, and I am TIS. I'm actually currently the Executive Director of TIS, and I have served in many capacities in the past. I've been with the organization since the very beginning, when we had talks in the neighborhood about what to do about homeless people. It was kind of a shocker to a lot of people that there were actually homeless people in Talbot County. So that was a whole educational experience. But I am just so thrilled to still be involved. I have to tell you that being able to help people who are in such trauma and stress over just trying to keep a house together or a roof over their children's heads and make sure they're fed well and that they are not ostracized because of their homelessness is a huge impact on me, and I'm hoping it's a huge impact on the families that we serve.
Wow. In addition to being an extraordinary leader, Julie has got some serious dance moves. Let's give her a round of applause. I'm just going to assume you did it because I can't hear you. In case you didn't realize, Julie was dancing in between our two shelter facilities, Easton's Promise on the left and Evelyn's Place on the right. Once Evelyn's Place is open, it will serve single men and women, while Easton's Promise, a former bed and breakfast, makes the perfect setting for a families-only facility. We'll meet some other members of our staff and board by themselves a little later on, but it is my pleasure now to introduce you to a board member named Charlene DeShields, who is competing for the 4th year as part of the AKAs. In addition to being very active with Talbot Interfaith Shelter for many, many years, these incredible women are involved in many other worthy missions throughout our community. They have hearts for service and are constantly giving of themselves to make sure that our neighbors have better lives. It is my honor to introduce the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, aka the AKAs. Oh man, that choreography was so good. I've been trying to learn it since they sent me that video. I think it should be the next internet dance challenge. How about you? Let's see what the audience thinks of their moves. It looks like they were a hit. If you like the AKAs and want them to win Lip Sync Battle, text the amount of your donation to 410-609-9753. Don't forget, you can vote as many times as you'd like throughout the evening. Let's meet another member of what we like to call Team Tiz. No, not the lip sync team, but the network of hundreds and thousands of people who give of their time, money, talents, and compassion to make sure that we're able to carry out our mission. People like you. Reverend Nancy Shida has been part of Tiz almost as long as it has existed. She has been a volunteer as long as she's been involved and has also been a member of our board of directors several times. Nancy has a beautiful heart, and she's here today to share a message of love and hope. Take it away, Nancy.
My name is Nancy Shida, and I am Tiz. I moved to Easton in 2009, and late 2009, and by 2010, I was a volunteer at Tiz. And I have been on the board of directors multiple times. I'm on now, as a matter of fact, and I've been vice chair of the board and on the finance committee. I'm on the finance committee now, and I've been a volunteer since 2010. I could sit at the table with our guests and eat dinner and chat with people. Sometimes it was a 3-year-old and sometimes it was a single mom, but the point is that I really got to know our guests. After dinner, we'd go into the living room and the kids would read, play with toys, and the moms or dads would read, or sometimes I would read to a kid. There was one little 3-year-old girl who used to love it. When I was on my iPad, she'd come over and sort of see my 3-year-old grandchild, and then she'd say, "More, want to see more." That was so cute. I've attended most of the graduations when our guests were graduating from Getting Ahead, which is taught by Fran, our director of operations. Those who were graduating had the opportunity to tell us what they learned during those classes. And often you'd hear them say that they learned a lot about managing money and kind of how by their behavior they'd gotten into poverty, but now with what they've learned about how to manage money, they could not get back into poverty. I think TIS is an extraordinary place. It's not like what one would normally think of as a homeless shelter. It's more like what you think of a home. And it's where my heart is.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
Way to go, Nancy. We love that you really showed your true colors towards the end of your video. All right, let's meet our third lip sync team. The Girls in Step are no strangers to our competition. 2 years ago, they won our People's Choice Award with their rendition of a Spice Girls song, and the audience cheered so loudly that you would have thought the actual Spice Girls were in the house. These talented young women designed, choreographed, and edited their awesome video all on their own, and it is so impressive. Without further ado, I give you Girls in Step.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, 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 there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
Wow, there is so much to love about these ladies. Wasn't that awesome? Let's go to the audience for their reaction. Hey, I think they got some whistles. If you like Girls in Step as much as these folks do, don't forget to text the amount of your donation to 410-609-9714. You can vote as many times as you want until the end of the show. Let's take a moment to check out our standings. Can we have the results, please? Thank you, Araceli. Say hi to the people. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have increased our donations. We're at $20,320. How awesome. Oh my gosh. And so Noah and Zach made a big leap from $750 to $830. Girls in Step are up to $300. This is amazing. Keep going, guys. Let's do this. Oh, the country school faculty made a big leap as well. Keep going, please. Let's vote, let's vote, let's vote. It means so much to us, and it means so much to our teams as well. They've put so much time and effort into this. So let's show them our appreciation. All right, let's keep going. We've got a lot more teams to meet. To help give you a little bit of motivation, we want to show you what your donation means to the families and individuals that we serve. Take a few minutes to learn a little bit more about our mission to provide shelter, stability, support, and a path to success for our neighbors in need.
At Talbot Interfaith Shelter, we are dedicated to ending homelessness on Maryland's Midshore by providing shelter, stability, support, and a path to success for local families and individuals in need. These are the tenets of our S4 program, a long-term, comprehensive plan designed to address the root causes of poverty and homelessness and guide guests to lasting self-sufficiency. Our guests' journeys begin at one of our shelter facilities, Easton's Promise for families and Evelyn's Place for single individuals. With these two homes, we have reimagined what a homeless shelter should look like. Both beautiful buildings have all the creature comforts of home. Having come from the trauma of homelessness, this setting provides guests with an immediate sense of stability and enables them to reclaim their dignity and self-confidence. An on-site meeting space allows guests to meet with service providers on the premises in a private setting, while leaving the living spaces available for other residents. Guests are welcome to use our full-service kitchens to prepare breakfast and lunch for themselves and their children. Dinner is provided by volunteers and local restaurants daily, and guests sit down together for dinner each evening. This fosters a family atmosphere where guests form bonds and share their experiences in order to help each other through the rebuilding process. At Easton's Promise, each room has an ensuite bathroom, enabling each family in the program to have their own private space. At Evelyn's Place, the second floor is divided into men's housing and women's housing, allowing us to serve up to 5 men and 5 women at one time. At our shelter facilities, guests can feel comfortable and safe as they work to earn an invitation into our transitional housing program. While in our shelters, guests receive rigorous case management and attend educational programming, including health, parenting, nutritional cooking, and a class on poverty called Getting Ahead in a Just Getting By World. Once guests have achieved certain financial milestones, they are invited to move into one of our off-site transitional apartments. There they begin by paying $250 to $300 in rent while we subsidize the rest. They continue to receive case management and attend classes for approximately 2 years as their portion of the rent increases incrementally until they fully take over all expenses. As we are fond of saying at Talbot Interfaith Shelter, we are not a Band-Aid, we are a skin graft. Rather than provide a temporary respite from homelessness, our goal is to heal the underlying issues and provide our neighbors with the time, knowledge, resources, and tools they need to build a brighter future.
As you can see, your support means the world to us and provides an opportunity for our guests to reclaim their independence and rebuild their lives. Tonight, you are not just voting for your favorite team to win, you are voting for your neighbors to achieve victory as well. Let's keep it going with our next competitor. If tonight were a live show, this hilarious gentleman would be standing right next to me sharing hosting duties. Jay Hudson has been involved with TIS for many years through his work at Eastern Shore Brewing, and when he opened his own business, Blue Heron Coffee, right before the pandemic hit, his first thought was how he could help others, including TIS. We are so grateful for all of his support and are particularly thankful that he chose to lend his wonderful sense of humor to this year's competition. Jay, take us away.
can't seem to get my mind off of you. Back here at home, there's nothing to do. Now that I'm away, I wish I'd stayed. Tomorrow's a day of mine that you won't be in. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. A week without you, thought I'd forget. 2 weeks without you, and I still haven't gotten over you yet. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone.
Special thanks to Shore Pedal and Paddle for donating some of their inventory in the name of silliness. Let's see if the audience has been inspired to take a getaway. They loved it. If you are also a Jay Hudson fan, you can vote for him by texting the amount of your donation to 410-609-9741. Don't forget, you can vote as many times as you'd like until the end of the show. Before we meet our next team, we'd like to introduce you to another important member of our staff. Fran Duran is our Director of Operations and has been involved with TIS since our second year. Fran was instrumental in the creation of our S4 program and has been working with our guests for many years to help guide them through the process of getting back on their feet. Show us what you got, Fran.
Hi, I'm Fran Duran and I am TIS. I have been with TIS for 10 years, back when we were just a cold weather shelter that could only take 5 individuals. I am the Director of Operations. One of the components of my position is classes, either teaching the class or finding an organization that could come here to the house and give the class to our guests. Classes are parenting, cooking, relapse prevention, healthcare, getting ahead. Another part of the position is helping our guests to get all the services they need. It could be a Social Security card, an ID card, health insurance, disability, anything they need to get ahead and be successful. My greatest memories is seeing the change in our guests as they progress through our services, from the day they come in to the day they're once again truly on their own. Thank you for your support.
This one's for the girls who've ever had a broken heart, who've wished upon a shooting star. You're beautiful the way you are. This one's for the girls who love without holding back, who dream with everything they have, all around the world. This one's for the girls.
Yeah, Fran, girl power. I love that she had her own props made for a 30-second video. Now that's attention to detail. Let's meet another team. These extraordinary educators are returning for their 4th year in our lip sync battle. They have won our overall award before. Can they do it again? They've been known to show off their creativity when picking lip sync routines, and this year is certainly no exception. Here they are, sending us children of the 90s into full nostalgia mode. It's the country school faculty.
Ah, the Mirthmobile. This is my best friend, Garth Algar.
Hi.
I think we'll go with a little Bohemian Rhapsody, gentlemen.
Good call.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo.
Galileo. Galileo. Galileo Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die?
Garth, pull over.
Oh man, come on.
Not again.
He does this every Friday. Stop torturing yourself, man. You'll never afford it. Live in the now.
It will be mine. Oh, yes. It will be mine.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters.
Wow, a trip down memory lane and a trip through Easton? We love it. Let's see what the audience thinks. Of course they love it. If you do too, vote by texting the amount of your donation to 410-609-9716. You can vote as many times as you'd like until the end of the evening. Since you've just met a team of awesome educators, we thought we would take this opportunity to introduce you to another member of Team TIS who is also a lifelong educator. Harvey Zent has been a part of our organization for several years and has been a volunteer, board president, and is currently our board secretary. What you may not know about Harvey is that he is a secret surfer dude and has been traveling the world riding waves for most of his life. Here he is, our very own beach boy, Harvey Zent.
My name is Harvey Zent, and I am TIS. To the area 4 years ago and met with a very dynamic leader in the community and said I wanted to get involved in some organizations that are making a difference. And he described a couple of them, and I was very intrigued with what TIS does. I saw that there was a concrete example of them really making a difference. And so I decided that this was a place to put some energy. I joined the board again 4 years ago. And while on the board, I've been secretary, vice president, president, and now secretary again. The time spent in the facility on Goldsboro Street, having dinner, just chatting in the living room, and just engaging with these amazing people that have had real challenges in their lives. A highlight, I love to grow vegetables, and we have a little garden in the backyard, was an afternoon I spent with one of the guests where he really sincerely wanted to learn how a seed germinated and how you nurture the plant to make it turn into something that produces food. And his sincere interest, his enthusiasm, and his willingness to get his hands dirty made for a wonderful hour or two, and inspired me even more to do what I can to help this great organization.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be served like California. You'd see them wearing their baggies, Warachi sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You'll catch them surfing at Del, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Trent, Australia, Caribbean, all over Manhattan, and down Doheny Way. Everybody's gone surfing USA. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboard, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing USA.
I love it so much. I don't know about you guys, but that video made me want to head to the beach. But before we head off on our surf and safari, we've got a few more teams for you to meet. Next up, it's the Cash Queens from Shore United Bank. The fun folks from Shore United brought down the house during our first lip sync battle, and we are thrilled to welcome them back this year. The ladies from the Shore United branch in Denton got really creative with their performance. Let's check out the Cash Queens.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. No man can test me, impress me. My cash flow will never ever end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. Think what that money could bring. I'd buy everything. Clean out Vivian Westwood in my Galliano gown. No, wouldn't just have one look. A Hollywood mansion if I could. Please book me first class to my fancy house in London town. All the riches, baby, won't mean anything. All the riches, baby, won't bring what your love can bring. All the riches, baby, won't mean anything. Don't need no other, baby. Your loving is better than gold. Na na. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. No man can test me, impress me. My cash flow will never ever end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. Before Harris, you could girls too. Inspire me and they'd come to my rescue. I'd dress them wicked, I'd give them names. Love angel music, baby, hurry up and come and save me.
Come together all over the world, from the hood to Japan, Harajuku girls. What? It's all love. What? Give it up. What?
Shouldn't matter.
What? Come together all over the world, from the hood to Japan, Harajuku girls. What? It's all love. What? Give it up. What?
What happened to my life turned upside down? Chicks that blew your mind, ding, it's the second round. Original track and ding, you know you can't buy these things, no. See Stefani and the Lamb, I rock the fetish people, you know who I am.
Yes, man, we got the style that's wicked. I hope you can all keep up. We climbed all the way from the bottom to the top. Now we ain't getting nothing but love. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl, no man can test me, impress me. My cash flow will never ever end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy
Yeah, ladies. Wow. We hope the Cash Queens get everything they dream of. Let's go to the audience. Holy smokes. They've got a whole stadium full of fans. If you love the Cash Queens, vote for them by texting the amount of your donation to 410-609-9744. Remember, you can vote as many times as you'd like before the end of the show. Speaking of donations, let's check our standings and see how everyone is doing. The results, please. Thank you, Araceli. Oh, wow, we're up to $21,370. This is amazing. Noah and Zach raised more than $1,000, $1,065, and they have 55 donors. Our top donor right now is Father Nash with about almost $14,000. So we've got a long way to go, and he's got 150 donors. So we've got a long way to go, but please keep voting. Let's help some folks catch up with Father Nash, shall we? Girls in Step had a huge leap as well. They're up to $950 with 29 donors. This is amazing. Let's keep it going, please. Let's keep it going. Let's help some of our teams catch up. Just to give you a little bit more incentive here, let's hear directly from our guests about what your generosity means for their lives.
When you donate to Talbot Interfaith Shelter, you're giving more than money. You're giving
a stable environment for my daughter and I.
A sense of security.
A warm place to stay with me and my children.
A way to move on to my next step in life.
The help that you guys bring to me and my family.
A nice place to stay and rest my head at night.
Tiz saved my life.
I could never thank them enough for everything they've done for me and my family.
Visit talbotinterfaithshelter.org today to find out how you can give.
God bless you all. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, that little voice gets me at the end every time. We've got another couple of teams for you to meet, so make sure to keep voting. You are changing lives. All right, let's keep the battle going. This next competitor is joining us for the first time this year, and as I just mentioned, he's making a big impression. He set a lofty fundraising goal of $10,000, and he exceeded it before this evening's event even began. Not to mention, he has some pretty impressive skills on the mic. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to Father Nash from Saints Peter and Paul. Oh my gosh, what a great first effort. Way to go, Father Nash. Let's see what the audience thinks. It's official. He's a star. If you like Father Nash, you can vote for him to win by texting the amount of your donation to 410-609-9727. We're reaching the end of the competition, so make sure to place your votes soon. Show you our last lip sync video of the evening, we want to introduce you to one more member of Team Tiz. Ann Davis has been a very involved volunteer since our inception, and we were lucky to have her join our board of directors last year. We love Ann's energy and commitment to our mission, so it was no surprise to us when she went all out to entertain you this evening. After an incredibly difficult year, here's Ann Davis with the inspirational message we all need.
I'm Ann Davis, and I am Tiz. I have been associated with Tiz since the very beginning. I've really been impressed with how the program has evolved from those beginnings, and now that we have a permanent location where people don't have to shift from place to place, it's really grown and matured. It's the S4 program, and that's for shelter, stability, support, and success. And the program really does provide that. And I've been able to observe that in the guests. One of the experiences that I've had at TIS is being able to sit in on a couple of the classes, and I was really pleased to observe how the guests kind of supported each other, helped each other. There really is a closeness amongst the guests who live at the shelter. They're very supportive of each other. And I think that's really a positive in providing that stability and support that the program is designed to do.
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Oh my God, that costume, that wig, those freckles. Thank you so much, Ann. We just love you so much. All right, folks, are you ready to meet our final team of the evening? Team TIS competes every year, and we usually feature our key staff, but our support staff has been so incredible over the past year, stepping up to make it possible for our mission to continue under very difficult circumstances. We wanted you to meet some of them and give them some much-deserved recognition for all of their hard work. Meet Jeffrey, Keith, Joyce, Howard, and Araceli, Team TIS.
Now if you feel that you can't go on because all of your hope is gone and your life is filled with much confusion until happiness is just an illusion and your world around is crumbling down, darling, come
That song makes me want to boogie. Let's check with the audience one last time to see what they think. Well, it's no surprise that they love it. If you want Team Tiz to win our lip sync battle, text the amount of your donation to 410-609-9718. There's not much time left, but you can vote as many times as you want before the end of the competition. Speaking of which, let's check our results and see how our teams are doing. The update, please, Araceli. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, we are so close to $22,000. We're at $21,975. Amazing. And we have a total of 301 donors. This is incredible. So Father Nash is still in first place, but Noah and Zach are really speeding along. They've raised even more money. They're up to 71 donors. We just need another, 70 or so. You got a spare $5 in your pocket you want to donate to help them get the People's Choice Award. Girls in Step are doing great. Jay Hudson's up to $400. The Cash Queens are at $1,590, and Team Tiz is at $2,535. The Country School Faculty at $690. The AKAs have hit $500. They're at $540. This is so amazing. Thank you all so much. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. We've got a little more time left. So we're almost coming to the end of the night, but we wanted to give you a few more minutes to make any last-minute donations before we announce our winners. While you're voting, we thought we would show you some of our very favorite video moments from lip sync battles past. Enjoy these fun memories, and remember, vote, vote, vote.
Grab that, and you're about to interview Team Tiz and Team ESB about the upcoming lip sync battle on April 21st at the Waterfowl Building in Easton. Jamie, Jay, how do you feel about your chances of winning?
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but okay, yes, no. Toot, baby.
I'm sorry. You must be mistaking me for somebody who gives a damn what you have to say.
Hey, you're done now. Because I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Got it?
What'd you say? What'd you say to me? No, right there. What'd you say to me? You know what? You just made the list.
What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna cry? You're gonna cry like a baby?
Try me.
The buzzer told the monkey, you are choking me, release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, your story's so touching it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right, straighten up and stay right, straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. I ain't crying, yeah. 'Cause I'm the one. Just ask me. Shall be done. It don't matter to compare. I've got
rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circle circling around again. It comes around again. I say only rain. rainbows after rain. The sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, I know it's hard. No, it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Rock and struck to this old house is shining like a dime. Feed the baby, grease the car, and powder my face at the same time. Get all dressed up, go out and swing till 4 a.m. and then lay down at 5, jump up at 6, and start all over again. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I'll say it again.
Change your mind. Take a chance on the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down. If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me. Mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma.
Ooga ooga shaka, ooga 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 shaka, ooga 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 shaka, ooga ooga.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride on your already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Used to play it safe, was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Okay, friends, we have come to the end. It's almost time to announce our People's Choice and overall award winners. Before we do, we have a special surprise for all of our teams. Every single team that has joined us this year has given of themselves under extraordinary circumstances, and we think they are all champions. we wanted to give each one of them some special recognition. Please help us thank them as we give out these special awards. First up, earning the prize for best costumes, it's the Cash Queens. Next, we have the Country School faculty with the award for most nostalgic. How about Jay Hudson with special recognition for being most hilarious? Let's give a round of applause for Girls in Step for most creative video. Three cheers for Noah and Zach for our most inspiring song choice. Let's give it up to the awesome ladies of the AKAs for, of course, best choreography. Father Nash clearly wins the prize for best microphone skills. And to our amazing support staff on Team Tiz, whether you were featured in our video or not, we are very proud to present the Unsung Heroes Award. We are so grateful to each and every one of you who devoted your time, talents, and energy to spread joy in our community and raise funds to help our neighbors build a brighter future. And now, on to our main awards. For the last time this year, Araceli, the results, please. Araceli, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for her. Wow. I am thrilled to announce that this year's Lip Sync Battle fundraiser has raised a total of $23,996. Let's have a round of applause for that, please. That's amazing. We've had 330 donations with an unbelievable total donation of $15,040. Our overall award goes to Father Nash. Thank you, Father Nash, so much. And thank you to everybody who voted for him. It's no surprise that having raised $15,000, Father Nash would need a few donors, so he has also won our People's Choice Award with 160 donations. I want to give special shout outs though to all of our other teams. Noah and Zach did such an amazing job. They actually had 85 donors. Oh, yes? What's that? Oh my gosh. Thank you to whoever made the donation that took us to 24,000. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Anything can happen when you're live. So well done to Noah and Zach with 85 donors, Girls in Step with 30 donors, Jay Hudson with 19 donors, the Country School faculty had 12, the AKAs had 10, and Team Tiz had 7. So thank you guys so much. Thanks to everybody. Congratulations to all of our teams and to our winner, Father Nash, and to all of our teams who we consider huge winners tonight. Thank you to everyone who tuned in this evening and to everyone who voted. We are so very blessed to have the support of our incredible community. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Nick from MCTV for helping to pull this off, because if he didn't, you do not want to know what this would have looked like. And of course, our incredible events committee, Anne, Julie, Julia, Chuck, Harvey, Brianna, Ross, and Peter, and Araceli for all of their help in reimagining this event so that we could continue this wonderful annual tradition. We hope that next year we'll be able to come together in person again for an amazing night of joy. In the meantime, if you would like to learn more about Talbot Interfaith Shelter and how you can help, visit talbotinterfaithshelter.org. Thank you again, and welcome to Team Tiz. Good night.